Going on autopilot when playing Smash Bros. Can be a huge problem for beginner players, and they may not even realize that they do it. So what is autopilot? Basically, when you zone out when playing and you just keep repeating the same options without adjusting them based on your opponent's play. The biggest indicator for me personally when I find that I'm playing on autopilot is getting punished when getting off the ledge. I might get hit by a move 3 times in a row before I realize that I only got hit by it because I rolled or did the same exact option 3 times in a row. So there are many things that you can try to do to get out of autopilot, and I'll be going over the ones that I use. So first, the biggest one is just realizing when you go on autopilot. For some people, just realizing, oh yeah, I should start paying attention can be enough. But for a lot of people, that isn't enough, so sometimes I like to just focus on one aspect of the game. So, for example, it could be edge guarding. Focus on how your opponent is getting back to the stage. Oh, they recovered low. So now I'm going to be prepared for that this time and try and spike them. It could also be their approach options. You could notice, oh, they keep running in and dash attacking, and I'm not punishing it. Maybe this time I could try and short hop over it and try and punish it, or maybe just spot dodge. Little things like that will go a long way to not only improve your game, but hopefully avoid autopilot as well, as it gives you something to focus on. Another great way to avoid autopilot and improve your play in general is to stop looking at your own character and start focusing on your opponent and watching them. You're able to react a lot faster and pick up on their habits easier when you're watching them and not yourself. Now, this may take some practice getting used to, but once you have it, you should notice a big improvement in being able to react to your opponent's options and finding yourself going on autopilot much less than before. Now, since everyone's autopilot is different, identifying it can sometimes be difficult for players. So maybe try and save the replays of a few games where you feel that you weren't playing your best and try and identify what was going wrong. Some of these bad habits may be ingrained into your autopilot play, so identifying them and recognizing them quickly can go a long way. Realizing that you're on autopilot in the beginning of a match is much better than recognizing it when you're on your final stock. Also, when you're practicing or just playing friendly games, if you find yourself on autopilot, you can try focusing on one aspect of the game that you want to improve on. So let's say you think you don't spot dodge enough. Try and compensate for that by spot dodging way too much, and you'll quickly find when it's a good idea or bad idea to spot dodge. Once you do this enough, you'll find that spot dodging will enter your autopilot play, which will allow you to focus on other things to try and add to your game, and you'll eventually be able to improve as a player. So if you have any questions or ways that you avoid autopilot, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.